Video gets corrupt.
We get corrupt. We sell our souls to the devil. We become famous. We get to make an album. We
play it.
Was the best console. Not really. Play it. Wait, did you say both?
No, I didn't say hey. I
Hey.
tricked you. Welcome back to The Binding of Isaac, and today we're playing The Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, so let's get into the Binding of Isaac, shall we? When life gives you lemons, you wish our mother a happy birthday.
Because it's her birthday.
Yeah, today.
Yeah.
Tuesday. Tuesdays are our mother's birthdays. You know what I mean?
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Why?
I'm not going to talk for the rest of this episode.
Hello? Hello? Ouch! So, earlier the other day, I don't know why I said earlier, the other day, I was just chilling, and my new tattoo arm was kind of hurting. It's causing me a little bit of grief, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh no, my tattoo is infected, it's gonna fall off and I'm gonna die. You know, it was kind of my thought process. I know it was a little bit dramatic, but I was like, I just don't know how else to explain it. The top of my tattoo hurts, and this is the end. I did everything right. Why is this happening to me? And I was just very concerned about it. And so, I looked at my tattoo, and... Ooh, get him. Yeah. Yeah. And it looked fine. Nothing was wrong with it. It was just, your average, ordinary, everyday tattoo. You know what I mean? Holy shit, he goes 4 times! And so I was like, okay, well, something's clearly wrong, and I'm just dying, I guess. And so wait, let me get that one. And so whoa! And so I was like, okay, this is odd. What's happening to me? Why does my shoulder hurt right above my tattoo? And then that's when I kind of realized, okay, well, at least it's above my tattoo. I don't think it's directly on my tattoo. And so, I didn't think it was really my tattoo at that point, but I was still kind of worried about it, because I was like, it might be. It may be some infection has spread through my body. You know what I mean? And so I finally looked at, my full shoulder, and it was just the biggest zit known to mankind. It was, nasty. This fucker was huge. And I was like, holy shit, that's what's been causing me so much physical pain, right? I thought that I was infected because I had a zit on my shoulder. And yeah, so luckily nothing was wrong with my tattoo at all. I just had a big fucking pimple on my shoulder. You know where they be. Now we only have 1 key. Oh, we have 2 keys and 1 bomb. So which chest has the other bomb? 9. Whoa, we can go buy a bomb. We have all the money we could ever want. Ken here. I'm going to say the N-word now.
Why did you make it sound like I was preventing you from saying that? You're just like, see you around? I'm going to say the N-word. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm not going to stick to the bit of not talking for a full episode.
Whoa, he's not going to stick with the bit of not talking for a full episode. We have to find the shop.
There is no shop.
Yes, there's a shop. There's no item room.
Oh.
What are you, a stupid motherfucker?
So what if you got a zit right on your tattoo? Would that be bad?
Okay, yeah, that's what yes, I was wondering about that too, myself. Diplopia! Too bad we ruined our Devil Deal chance, but hey, maybe it'll still happen. But yeah, hang on, we have to get the chest. That's why we went and got this key bomb. This bomb.
It's key bomb.
Maybe it's a key bomb. Oh, shit, okay.
Well, a bomb.
Yeah, sure, whatever. But yeah, I was wondering about that myself, because it seems like it would fuck up your tattoo, right?
Yeah, it can't be good.
Because like the one that I had, I ended up putting a pimple sticker on it. Fuck my... I put a pimple sticker on it and left it overnight, and then when I took...
What is a pimple sticker?
So pimple stickers, for those who aren't as smart as me, it's like a little round dot, a sticker dot. And sometimes they can be fun shapes, like stars and moons and clouds and stuff. You know, whatever your liking is.
Could I get a penis one?
No. And so they, it's just like a little guy that you put on your I almost said tattoo. You put on your pimple.
Don't put stickers on your tattoos.
Yeah, please don't, unless it's like certified healthy, like ceramic see-through sticker stuff. You know what I mean? But like, and so you
make sure you put that in the oven before you put it on your arm. Make it at 400 degrees overnight.
What's saran wrap? Is saran wrap not ceramic? What is it? What's saran then? Saran.
You can't just look at the prefix of a word. And
is that a place that we had war with?
Saran.
But yeah, you put the pimple sticker on your pimple and then it sucks the juice out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be better than like popping it because it sucks the juice out of it.
That sounds like a scam.
No, it's real. It really. And so like I took off the pimple sticker and it was like full, dude. It looked like a fucking leech after spending a day with our mom.
Because the creator's wife
was named Saran. Dude, so
See,
Saran wrap is called Saran wrap because the creator's wife was named Saran. Sarah, and the daughter's name was Anne. And the daughter's name was Anne.
It's my wife.
So
Saran.
Sarah and Anne made Saran.
See, isn't it weird
Go
if you
to that
invent
library.
something, you can legit just
Name it whatever
anything.
you want. Unless it's a name that's already taken or trademarked or something.
Yeah, like you can just
You
like
get it. You get it. You get
okay.
it.
You can just I could invent something and then just call it like pee pee poo poo number 7.
Okay, you can. It just doesn't mean it won't sell well. Like
I didn't say it would. I'm just saying.
But like, yeah, you could name something like it's like No Man's Sky. Remember No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
Real life is kind of like No Man's Sky in many ways.
I'm pretty sure you just said I don't know how to work.
I also don't really know how to work. I mean, that's why I'm doing this right now, hoping for the best. So pimple stickers. I put it on, and then it like sucked all the juices out, and like again, it was full, like a leech after spending the day with our mom. And did you use your book, huh, jackass? Had to have the book. You just had to take the book. And so it has that, and then there's still more juice in like the pimple. And I'm like, holy shit. So I had to like wipe that shit off. And then it just started like bleeding profusely.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. And then I looked, and then there was just like a small crater in my skin. Like just on my shoulder, right above my tattoo.
Yeah.
I asked, let's go get those books.
Really thought one of us was about to just walk.
We could also
right
double
down
this soul heart. Actually, I don't know if
Wow.
diplopia works like that. Is it called diplopia?
Dude.
Diplopia?
You're preaching to the choir.
That's not how that works.
It is now.
I'm not preaching. I'm asking a question.
Okay.
So I wouldn't
Start
be preaching. But yeah, so I don't know if zits can like genuinely fuck up a tattoo or not. So try not to get zits if you have a tattoo. Life pro tip.
Life pro tip.
Life
I had a
hack.
thought the other day. I think that I wish that every animal that exists made the same noise that it makes, with an addition that everything can scream like a human.
Like a goat.
Yeah, like everything has like a ah. Because then it's like you have that mystery. Like you're out in the woods, you hear something scream, you're like, that could be anything. That could be a human. That could be a wild cat. That could be a fucking turtle. Like it could be anything.
So why do you want this though? Like, is there a practical?
Just because imagine like you're holding a snake and then it's like hiss. Ah! There's no practical use. I just think everything should scream like a human.
I think it'd be pretty freaky though.
Yeah, it would. It would be kind of scary, but it would also be really fucking funny.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You could end up with some pretty funny moments. But like, yeah, that'd be good. Like a giraffe just starts screeching.
You just hear something above you.
Bro, but that sucks. Like your pets would do that too.
I mean, yeah, it would be as frequent as like a dog barking. So like, if you train, like, you can train the animal not to scream.
I guess, but that means you still just have to deal with it, like when they're a puppy.
Yeah, it would just be like a little human screaming in your house.
It's like having a baby.
Yeah, except for it can walk, and the second it's born.
I was gonna say babies can walk too.
Yeah, like the age of 2.
I still don't get why human babies are so worthless. Also, really
suck.
quick side note, gone forever, but pimples don't directly affect tattoos, but picking at them
Oh, that makes
and
sense.
scratching them can like increase infection and like fuck up your day.
I was gonna say, yeah, because like,
Jesus.
you can scar pimples.
Okay, this is where we die because we don't have any damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're getting fucked just because no damage up in this bitch. Maybe that's the challenge, it doesn't give us damage.
Well, just give us items.
Yeah, but even from boss, we just don't get damage items.
No, I got a damage item. No, you got a damage item. You got a damage up. It's right there. I can see it.
Big news.
That's why you shoot red tiers every other tier. It's 1 extra damage per every other tier.
Sounds like fake news to me.
Isn't it wild that like I could tell you what every single item does in this game?
Yeah, I don't know if that's wild or sad.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say it was sad at all. I'd say it's cool. Look,
Yeah.
the only difference with something being sad and cool is just the context of it. As soon as someone puts their fingernails on the Guinness Book of World Records, it's cool. But if you just saw somebody out in public with the world's longest fingernails, you'd be like, what's wrong with you?
It is weird how things get like a bad rep, quote unquote, because it's like, you know something about a video game. Like, you know everything about a video game, and everyone's like, oh my god, you're such a nerd. You're so no life, you loser. But then people that know everything about cars, they're like, whoa, you're so cool. You know
Yeah.
everything about cars. You must have all the life.
Or you learn about sports.
Yeah, you learn everything about sports and every character, and everyone's like, oh my god, your life must be so cool.
I would like to take a moment to appreciate the fact that you just referred to sports players as characters.
Basically characters.
I mean, they kind of are.
Fantasy football comes in. It's characters.
No, that's not how fantasy football works. It's still real people.
Yeah, but you treat them like a fucking game. People don't give athletes real personalities. They just say, damn, this person's on this team. I hate them.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Peyton Manning's on this team.
I love that team.
Love that guy.
I just still don't get how, like, sports is such a big thing. Like, it's literally, like, I feel like 50% of our taxes go toward, like, the military, and then, like, 40% goes towards sports.
And 10% to the schools.
Not even.
Yeah, that last 10% gets divided between everything else.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically how, like, the actual budget works.
Yeah, I mean-
not, like, those exact things, but, like...
Yeah, it's like so out of like skewed and stuff. But yeah, I feel like sports just really caters to like the gambling side and like
Yeah.
very heavily weighed on like this is entertainment only because it's something you can't do.
Yeah.
Like
but,
anyone can go outside and throw a football, but no one can go outside and throw a football
like-
as far
like
as that.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah,
Does Peyton Manning throw footballs?
I think Peyton Manning got canceled. So
Does
I
he
don't know.
catch footballs? Why?
I think he said some shit on like
Was it Peyton Manning or
Twitter.
Tom Brady?
Tom Brady.
They're
I
like
think.
the same person. to
Yeah,
me.
I don't know. I don't know football characters.
I think is Tom Brady the one who kissed his?
That
Kiss.
that him going away to play football is the same as the people going away to the military.
Oh yeah.
So Tom Brady said that him going away to play football is essentially the same as people who get deployed in the military, and I have to agree.
Yo, playing football is the same as coming out to your parents.
But they have a lot of balls and a lot of pain.
If you could make football better, how would you do it? Back to this segment.
We didn't do football already?
We might have, but if we have, then let's do it again.
No, I don't know if we have. I mean, I would just completely redo the sport because it's a boring-ass sport that takes 2,000 hours.
I mean, that is true. Like, football is like the most popular sport in America.
And it's the most
maybe
boring-
baseball is.
Okay,
Actually. I don't
baseball is
know.
actually the most boring sport, but football is like a close second.
You see, here's my thing. I like baseball more than football. I think baseball has more to it.
Okay, but I guess that's fair. Yeah, maybe baseball is less boring.
Baseball has more mechanics, and like, it's most of the time people just failing. like even the pros at baseball only hit the ball like 3 out of 5 times type shit.
I guess that's true. I never really
So like
thought
it's
about
still like, you know, like when stuff happens, it's cool. But in football, the same fucking shit happens every game, and there's really only like 3 phases to it. You kick the ball, and then you run with the ball, and whenever you go down, you just continue running with the ball until you get to the end. And if you don't make it, then you just run the other way. That's all
Yeah.
football is. Like, I feel like at some point they said, shit, we have to have a reason why it's called football, you know? So they said, all right, what if we have to kick it? And then they're like, well, what are we kicking into? Let's have this big goal that's only purpose is for this one mechanic in the game.
Just to score an extra 2 points.
Yeah. And then outside of that, the rest of the game is just played with having to run into a touchdown or throw it into the touchdown zone. But if you kick it, you have to get it into this goal.
Let's take a moment to appreciate the fact that Ken just called it the touchdown zone.
It's called the touchdown zone.
No, it's called the end zone.
Okay. Well,
only
both ways.
only nerds would call it the touchdown zone.
until I watch football.
I mean, maybe like you could everybody like when you're in possession of the ball, you can choose like a specific. We don't have that many bombs. It wasn't going to be worth it, no matter what
Could
came
give
out
us
of
like
that.
a mushroom.
It could have given us magic mush. That's literally the only possible option that would have been worth it, and I knew it wasn't going to happen.
Could have though.
But like, fuck me. There's like special balls that you can use that all have like different abilities. You know what I mean? And that's how I would change it. And so like one ball could be, you can like activate it to like trigger spikes that come out of it.
So it's like the fucking Hellraiser cube.
Yeah, but it's a ball. And then like one of them, it like deflates halfway. But if the other team notices that it's going to deflate, they can not catch it, and then it's just you just wasting
So it's like
your
duck,
ball.
duck, goose ball.
Yeah.
Hot potato ball.
Yeah, one of the balls is really hot. Who? Isn't it called the end zone? The end zone. End zone. It's the end zone.
Enzymes.
No, I call it the end zone. It's the end zone.
Why are we getting so many fucking batteries?
Because, dude, this is great. Actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what
this
is
is like a
happening?
god room. So yeah, it's the end zone, not the end zone.
Wow, who looks like the nerd now?
Look, I can change the tape and whatever I want.
I hope to watch this, and when you say your thing, it just cuts really like end
zone.
Yeah,
It just cuts and I still say it wrong. I'm like, wait, which one was it? Okay, stop. You have max health, bro.
Oh, do I? I can't tell.
Oh,
when I'm
maybe.
this
I don't know.
character.
Maybe you can't.
Nope.
No, yeah.
I'm not a max.
I don't know why I said maybe you can't. I meant maybe you don't.
Maybe
Dude,
you
this guy
can.
is invincible.
Yeah, he's not going down. This guy's damage is fucking 3 and 3. Okay, now I'm at max,
So yeah, we still have base damage, except every other shot of yours is +1.
and I'm pretty sure I'm missing every one of those.
Did we do the shop yet? Yeah, we did.
I wonder if you could just make every sport a roguelike. Like a team goes through the whole season, but once they lose a game, they have to start back at game 1.
Every team only starts with like 3 players, and every time you win, you get to pick a new player.
Yeah, and each player has like its own ability, his own ability.
His own ability.
Like this character, this player can run with the ball. This player in basketball, this player can double dribble 4 times in one match.
Yeah, like they have certain rules.
Like they basically, they can
cheat
cheat the rules. And so then when you're picking, if you win the game, then you're like, do I want to pick this guy who can hold the ball, travel the ball, or do I want to pick this guy who can body slam people?
And then you pick different balls each time.
Yeah, and then the ball game, like the fans can maybe pick that, and that's part of the roguelike mystery, is that each game the ball is just a random ball for each team, so you can never really practice. You have to practice with all of them. And then like certain players have better stats with certain balls. Dude, we need to make this. Can we make basketball a roguelike?
Basketball? I thought we were talking about football.
I'm talking about all sports, but basketball was the first to come to mind. Again, any sport has more mechanics than football, so it's automatically just better.
Yes, that's true. Wow, we don't need these.
Yeah.
Sports are just the bad. Sports bad.
What's the bad? The big bad? The big bad theory?
2 of clubs.
Those are
We
2
have one
clubs, dude.
club. Doubles your bombs. Oh. You fucking stupid.
Could be.
It could be. It might be too stupid to know.
I must make a formal apology.
Oh, yes. This is very important.
So turn this into a short. So
better make it quick.
the other day I was talking.
Not fast enough.
Shut up, man.
Earlier the other day.
Earlier the other day. So a while ago in a video, I think last week or something, I
Maybe
said
last
that
week.
our stepfather came down and called me autistic.
He did. You like were going hard on it too.
Yeah, I said it at least 10 times. The entire time, in my brain, I was saying Tourette's. And you were saying Tourette's. And even if you listen to the tape, you say, do you know what autism is? And I say, oh yeah, it's where you have tics.
Yeah.
And it's because in my brain, I was thinking of Tourette's.
And then I literally said, I don't think
Yeah.
either of you know what
and then
autism
you said that,
is.
and when you said that, I didn't want to argue, so I was just like, yeah, maybe. But in my brain, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm pretty sure I even went back over to my girlfriend's house after that, and I told her, yeah, we were talking about Tourette's, and I said it was tics, and he said that it wasn't it. So, I don't know what happened, but in my brain, it just completely altered that. And then until I heard that short, my brain just kept telling me that we were saying Tourette's the whole time. So then, when I heard that short, I was fucking gobsmacked. I was like, this is not what happened. This isn't how it went down. And then I got really scared because I was like, how many times does my brain do this in a week? Where I just completely falsify a memory in the
You think
moment.
that you said something else, or
Yeah, or see something else or do something. I was like, yo, at what extent does this end? I was getting kind of scared. But yeah, so apologies to our stepfather. And
yeah, he's not that rude.
yeah, he didn't call me autistic. I mean, we joke about it now that I'm autistic. But,
Oh, damn it, we're out of
oh,
money.
man. I was ready to just pick it up, dude. But yeah, it was Tourette's. He came down and kept telling me I had Tourette's. So go back and listen to that, but replace every autism with Tourette's.
Replace every autism. Do that. Do that for the rest of the world too. While you're at
Yeah.
it. Nothing against people with autism. I don't care.
I have something against people with autism.
Well,
They
no,
make
we have
me
it on
look dumb.
record. What? Isn't it wild that like some people can have autism and it just makes them kind of like a little bit, socially like awkward, or not get all the right social cues.
But they know every element in its atomic weight.
Well, but then some people also just like are savants and just like literally know so much about something
Yeah,
for no
like-
reason. Like, why? How does their like?
It's because autism is like they've said it's like a form of evolution, I guess.
But like, so then why aren't we all just autistic?
Because evolution doesn't work like that.
it
It takes time.
Yeah. So why hasn't it been happening this whole time?
Because it slowly is. Like I feel like more and more. Like, I don't know. I don't want to say that.
More and more people are being autistic.
More and more people are autistic. Have you seen the amount of liberals that went up? No, got them.
Burn.
Not that autism is a bad thing.
Not that being liberal is a bad thing.
But yeah, like it is crazy that like some people with autism can just like have like they're most likely to have like photographic memories or something. Like it's just like weird how something can go in their brain and just be like, you're smarter now, and this is like the price is you're a little social awkward.
Like, why aren't our brains just more efficient in
'Cause-
general? Like, why don't they just be smarter?
Because apparently God didn't want us to have that.
Because like clearly brains are capable of being that smart, either through like savants or just through smart people. Like clearly they could do it. So why
Like-
can't everyone else?
What if our brains were just constantly on drugs, man? Like what? Like how is it our brains just like keep all those like drug? What if he died in this room somehow?
Well, it's funny because as soon as I went in here, I'm like, man, what if this is Krampus?
But like
Krampus?
imagine like you could just like your brain just constantly had like a dopamine level of like 100.
They were just happy.
Yeah, everyone was just like high as hell all the time or something.
Well, then things wouldn't get done.
That's exactly. It's just weird how the brain is just like no, but then certain things can just trigger that and be like, yo, here you go.
Like drugs. Do drugs. Stay in school. Also,
Do school, stay in drugs. See you guys in the next one.